Hey YouTube, it's Jackie here, and I want to do a perfume haul video with you guys. I am super excited because I actually just picked up seven new perfumes. However, what I have here is gonna be a first reaction from six of these perfumes, and then one of them I actually wore today, and I want to give you a quick review on that in terms of the performance. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Right now, the first bottle I have is um, it's called, let's get the lighting right. It's called Glorious Red Musk by Milestone. I love Milestone. They do really good look-alike, similar to dupe, if you will, perfumes. Um, and they often do like dupes of like either very incredibly popular, highly rated, or just very expensive niche perfumes. And I love it. Guerlain is actually one of the perfumes that this one is going to be similar to. This one is similar to Guerlain Must Noble. And this is usually a fragrance that goes for like at least $100. Typically here in America, Guerlain is going about 260 a bottle, but um, this one you can get on FragranceNet. If you're buying the actual Guerlain, you can get it on FragranceNet for like $131. However, this little burger right here was $11, and I got this from Burlington. Don't we love Burlington? Don't we love a deal? We love a deal. We love a deal. So let's go ahead and talk about Glorious Red Musk. She's cute. She's powdery. She is rosy. And there's a touch of leather in it. Yes, she is musky. It's like a powdery, musky, rosy scent. But there's this like hint of leather in this that I absolutely love. Now it's funny because I seen this in store. This perfume was out for a while. And I would see it in stores and would never pick it up because like my first impression of it when I when I first smelled it, I picked it up and I was like, no, this smells like fart. I was like, no, not for me. It smells like fart. I don't want to go around smelling like a fart. But I think that what it was is that as I began like collecting perfumes and like my nose started like developing like just a taste for like more eclectic like um perfume notes or perfume accords, I guess you will. Um my taste in perfume has changed and now this is very nice. This is very, very nice to me. It features pink pepper, saffron, aldehydes, turquoise rose, musk, geranium, leather, white musk, cedar, amber, orris, and labdanum. Like I said, most of what I smell in here is the musk variations, the rose, um, and the leather. I will say there's like a touch of like it's like soft spicy this perfume because it is more powdery. But I don't know, maybe it's the labdanum that makes it like that adds the powdery note, or it could be the aldehyde because honestly, aldehydes can come off as like it's like a chemically clean smell. It can come off either soapy or powdery. Like you want to think of like an aldehyde perfume, think of like white diamonds. Like that smell that everybody says smells like your grandma. That is what an aldehyde typically smells like. And no, this is not your grandma's musk. This is not your grandma's perfume. This is very like it is very musky. It does have like I guess a more mature smell. Like if you're one of those girlies who just like your Bath and Body Works and you like your Victoria's Secret Body Mist, and you're liking the fruity, more gourmand kind of flavor scent profiles, and you don't really reach for anything like spicy or anything out of that kind of fruity gourmand kind of range, you may hate this. You may hate this down, but if you like your musk, if you like your deep woods and your leathers, you know, that kind of like, I call it grown and sexy. I call it grown and sexy smell. If you like a grown and sexy smell, this is it. Now I'm smelling myself because I sprayed this on a couple of hours ago. I sprayed this on around like, I say maybe like 12 o'clock earlier today. And it is now 5:30 where I am. And it says it's about 7 hours. And no, I cannot still smell it on me. And it's been a hot day. It's like 95 degrees. I do not smell this on me. And like, honestly, I'm a little disappointed in that aspect. Because when I first spray this, it's not an intense smell. I mean, I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised. Let's start there. Because with the way that this smells, it is musky. Um, it is rose-like, but there's that leather note in there that I feel kind of plays like it's not prominent, but it plays a significant role in the way that this perfume performs because the leather kind of makes it smell more like animalic. It's like a skin but better kind of leather. And so when I sprayed this on, like fresh out of the shower, I did my like full body like moisturizer and then did like my overall spritz again. This was a very powdery scent. It was like a clean kind of powdery scent, and not like clean as in fresh, but like powdery. Yeah, like just very like general like powder, I guess, kind of scent, like baby powder with like a touch of like leather, which made me smell. I feel cleaner. Now this is not a clean scent, but it smelled clean. If that makes sense. I don't want to confuse anybody. I'm gonna go ahead and just spray it while I'm talking. And I was just going to show y'all the atomizer on this thing because honestly, Milestone always has really good atomizers. That's another reason why I like this brand. So if you're not familiar with Milestone, they sell perfumes at Burlington, they sell perfumes at TJ Maxx, and they sell perfumes at Marshalls. They're really a slept on Middle Eastern brand house. However, I say that they're slept on, but they're also just not easy to find. Like those are the only three places I've ever seen Milestone perfumes. Sometimes they have them listed online. However, I haven't bought any of my Milestone perfumes offline yet. So, I don't know. There's a couple of them that I really want to try. If you've ever tried like places like VV Fragrances, shouts out to them. If you see this video, let me know if you're real. I would like to shop there and not get scammed. But if you ever like shop at places like VV Fragrances or like I think it's like called like the Perfume Shop or something like that, let me know because I want to buy from there. They carry like Middle Eastern brands like this, Milestone, Ember, Camera, Murata. They usually sell those kind of like a very affordable, but dupe perfume houses, but like they're not easy to find. So when I got this, I definitely put my hands on it and I scooped it in. So yeah, just after spraying this, it's just very powdery, a touch, a hair of leather, powdery, rosy kind of scent. Very beautiful. It doesn't last that long. Like I said, I've been wearing it for 7 hours. It is 95 degrees, which usually makes perfumes project more. I thought that this would, and like I did kind of spray a little lighter than I usually do because y'all, I be like bathing myself in perfumes. But I did spray this lighter than I typically do because it is a unique scent. You can smell the leather, and as a woman, usually people are a little bit more hesitant to like leathery kind of smells on women. They're like, "Oof," you know. But I like leathers. I don't care. I don't care. I like a leather. It just could be a lot for other people. Um, that's why girls I feel like tend to lean towards those more like fruity, gourmand kind of scents. But I don't care. Anyway, so I thought this was gonna last a lot longer, and it didn't. And it didn't. Sorry, I got a window right here, and somebody was watching me watch my video through the window. Awkward. But I feel like if I spray this on a lot more, that's okay. And like being a perfume girly, even when I do have a perfume that doesn't last all day, I'm not devastated because that means I could just put some more on. And y'all, I have way too many perfumes. It's a problem. So I mean, I really don't mind spraying reapplying. I might reapply. I'm thinking about it. I just want to try my other perfumes first to decide if I want to change my mind. But this right now is my scent of the day. And I mention this because this is not one of the perfumes that I picked up today. But, excuse me, this is not one of the perfumes I picked up today, but did pick it up yesterday on my way home. I was actually out of town and I just dropped into a Burlington location. And this was at the Burlington location away from my house. So even though it's not at every location, I'm just saying this is one of those you should just keep your eyeballs out for. Okay. Say that this one is kind of powdery, so if you're into like powdery scents, you might like this. If you're into like maybe like Poudre by Narciso Rodriguez, or even like Perfume de Marley, if you're into like those like kind of like Perfume de Marley de Lena is a very easygoing everyday scent. I feel like most people love that scent. Like most people are in love with that scent. Like even like Yara from the top, that viral like uh pink Latapa bottle that everybody like raved about. That's kind of like a little bit like powdery pink, but it's also very floral. This one is also like along the lines of being like floral powdery. So if you like those scents, you might actually find your way towards this if you're willing to venture out. Because like I said, there is that leathery touch to this that either may like draw people in or completely repulse them. And I feel like generally this is a more feminine scent, but because there's that leather in it and it's powdery, I think this actually might smell kind of sexy on a man. I would, I would, I wouldn't be mad to smell this on a man. I'm just saying, I just would not be mad. So, and yeah, that's the review on that one. Let's get to the next one. So the next one I picked up is like a classic. Everybody and their mama loved this perfume. I knew people loved the perfume before I even became a perfume girly, which was honestly not that long ago. I really started falling for perfumes maybe like February 2024. It's June. I'm new. I'm new. Oh baby, I'm a baby perfumer. I'm a baby perfumer, and that's why I shop affordable perfumes. Because I'm like, if I'm gonna not know what I like or leave in this like whole experimental phase, I might as well like get things that are affordable. And that's why I like those Middle Eastern brands because they be duping like those niche houses that I don't gotta spend niche money on. Cause yeah. So the second one I literally just peeled the wrapper off of it. I fell into this by just like default. Honestly, I don't really like sweet perfumes. This is called Pink Sugar. It's sweet. Pink Sugar. I don't usually like sweet perfumes. I like spicy and I like musky, woody scents that are almost like unisex or like masculine leaning. Um, and what made me get this is the fact that like I used to have like okay, I'm black. We could see this, right? And so for anybody else, if you happen to be of African American orientation, you gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. Everybody else, let me put you on. So, black people, especially like in urban areas, at beauty supplies, maybe you could just ask one of your coworkers, you know, who smell really good. They probably know about this. They could put you on. But we we buy perfume oils and we apply perfume oils when we often wear them when we're layering perfumes, and that's why a lot of times I'll be like, "Oh my God, black women smell so good," because we do. We take a lot of pride in our hygiene and skincare routines, right? And that's just kind of how it's always been. And so, I used to have this like roll-on oil that I purchased for like $5, and like the roll-on oil was a dupe for pink sugar. It was called pink sugar, and at that time I knew nothing about that pink sugar being an actual perfume. So I remember I was just at work and I had this coworker. She was sitting next to me and she's like, "Oh my God, you smell so good. You smell just like pink sugar." And I was like, I just knew that the roll-on oil was pink and that it was called pink sugar, but I never knew about an actual perfume named pink sugar. So I was like, "Thank you, you know, I appreciate it." And I showed her like my little roll on, like big flex, big flex. And like I just wore it down and, you know, like really never brought it out again. Now, in the history of like me wearing perfumes before I even developed this like weird perfume obsession to the point where I needed to publicly talk about it with other people, I liked fragrances, but I didn't necessarily have I didn't understand what my sense of taste was, but I did drift towards like Victor and Rolf Bon Bon. But I love trying like those kind of like sweet gourmand kind of sugary smells. So when I saw pink sugar in the store today for $10, I was like, I guess I'll grab it. Mind you, she gave me this compliment like 5 years ago. I just remember it because like it's different when somebody's like, "Oh, you smell good," and then it's different when somebody like, "Oh my God, what are you wearing?" You know, like those kind of like remarks feel nice. They feel so nice that they are memorable, you know. And so when she was like, "Oh my God, I love pink sugar da da," I was like, "Oh, dang girl, thank you." I didn't even know what I was wearing. So like the fact that it smelled that good on me, I was like, okay, I gotta wear this again. I gotta take this out again. And like honestly, like every YouTuber who does perfumes talks about pink sugar. So I think I kind of just like peer pressured myself into this. Nobody's peer pressured me. I peer pressured myself. I saw everybody loving this pink sugar bottle so much so that I was like, I guess I could just have it. I mean, it was $10 or $11. It was cheap as hell. So I was like, okay, let me go get it. Anyway, pink sugar, here it is. This is this bottle. It's like 1.7 fluid ounces. Super cute. I mean, honestly, it's super adorable. Super, super adorable. And it's just like decorated with a lot of ribbon. Now, I already know pink sugar. I generally know what pink sugar smells like, but I just want to go ahead and pull up the fragrance notes here on Fragrantica. I have my iPad right here. That's what I'm looking down at so frequently. So let me go ahead and do this, a quick pull this up for you. Aquolina, pink sugar. All right. Now, when we pull this up on Fragrantica, we have main accords that are powdery, sweet, soft, spicy, fruity, vanilla, caramel, and when we pull up the notes, we are looking at raspberry, orange, bergamot, fig, cotton candy, licorice, strawberry, red berries, lily of the valley, caramel, vanilla, musk, tonka bean, and sandalwood. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and give the Aquolina pink sugar a smell because honestly, I haven't smelled this perfume in like 5 years. So I'm a little excited. I already sprayed this one. I just want to check. I'm a little excited. And the thing about like perfumes that are tend to be sweet is that being someone who likes spicy perfumes, like I love a good incense perfume. If it's too spicy or too masculine, like sweet perfumes are great to just do like one or two spritz over to like really like level it out and give it a feminine edge that makes it like intriguing and unique. Yeah, okay, pink sugar. It smells like sugary caramel, slightly synthetic. Like that like general like perfume kind of smell, but maybe it's also because I just didn't let it dry. Let it dry. I like this because like yes, it smells super sugary and I can smell the vanilla and the caramel in this, but also those top citrus notes kind of make this smell a little bit like the clean sugary. It's very light, very great for like warm weather, where it's like if you spray a lot of this on a very hot day, it could be a heavy hitter for sure. But it's like it's kind of like bubbly or like soapy in a way, and I feel like no one would ever describe pink sugar as soapy, right? But it's like very aromatic and light in a way that like because it's so sweet, it's not offensive. I think that's why people love pink sugar because I feel like most gourmand scents smell warm. They smell like you've been baking in the oven. They smell intense and they smell heavy, so they're better to wear in like cooler weather like fall and winter. Pink sugar is very light. It's on like the opposite spectrum. So this is a great summery gourmand scent. Yeah. Yeah, that's pink sugar. Okay. That's it. I mean, that's all I have to say about it. I mean, it is what it is, pink sugar. So I'm just honestly just happy to have this part of my collection, to be honest, because it is like an easy access kind of perfume. And I just kind of just ignored it for a long time. So I'm like, hey, nice to have this be in my collection. That's really all that is. That's it. This next perfume, I'm excited to try. So, Missguided at some point did perfumes. When? I don't know. But actually, I can look it up. This was dropped in 2017. So, that's when I did perfumes, 2017. And I picked this up from Ross for $17.99. And this one is called Babe Power. Isn't that fun? I like that. That's fun. So the general accords of this one are sweet, fruity, vanilla, cherry. This is supposed to be a cherry dominant scent, powdery, caramel, and musky. Now I have another video on my channel, and it's called it's about what is it? Rose Wild Red Intense, and that's a cherry powdery perfume done by Milestone. It's duping Victoria's Secret Victoria's Secret Bombshell Intense. And that one is a really popular scent. People tend to like that one because I feel like cherry was just the note of the year last year. And it's also just generally very powdery. And it's easy to like. Like when boys smell me with Rose Bomb Red Intense on, they like literally like melt into my chicken neck and chest area. And it's sexy. It's fucking hot. Excuse my language. I might have to bleep that out or something. I don't know. Hopefully YouTube doesn't take down my video because I said a cuss. But Missguided is supposed to have a dominant cherry note as well, and it's supposed to be powdery. Oh, this is cute because it looks like a can of pop. This is so cute. I love the fact that it looks like, and this is the perfume atomizer at the top. I like that. It's so adorable. So, what we're having here, we have top notes of iPad visible, top notes of sour cherry, pineapple, rhubarb, apple, pink pepper, grapefruit, orange blossom, jasmine, peony, cotton candy, vanilla, musk, and amber. So I definitely know that this is going to be powdery because every time peony and orange blossom is in a scent together, it definitely reads powdery. But I am excited because there's a decent amount of citruses when it comes to the pineapple and the grapefruit, and the apple. I don't know if apple is considered a citrus, but it's crisp, so I'm gonna call it citrus. Um, Notes that I am a little bit worried about before I smell this are the rhubarb and the pink pepper. And the grapefruit. I don't like grapefruit. I hate grapefruit. I hate grapefruit. I hate grapefruit so bad. And I don't know why. I just don't like the way that it smells on me. But it could smell good. Pink pepper I do like. Rhubarb I'm always like a little bit hesitant about because like rhubarb, I just don't like the flavor of rhubarb. So I'm like, why would you put that in anything? Ugh. It's like rhubarb is like the celery of fruits. Like ugh. Anyway, sour cherry, cotton candy. I always love vanilla musk and amber. Any perfume with vanilla musk and amber is pretty much a green card to me in general. Like I don't even have to ask you if you're a woman and you are looking for a perfume and you don't know which one to try. Anything with vanilla musk and amber, I feel like are generally pretty safe perfume wise. So I know this is gonna be like a little bit risky, tad risky, but like nothing too scary. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it down. Hmm. I wonder what I did with my oh well, whatever. Let's check out this atomizer. Oh, that's nice. Let it dry down a little bit. This again is the can. It's like a coppery bronze tin can kind of material. Oh, it smells nice. Hmm. Let me let that register real quick. Hold on. Because the rhubarb is very apparent in here. And the rhubarb is apparent in here, but like in the same way the rhubarb is apparent in Perfume de Marley de Lena. This is soft and powdery. You can definitely smell cherry. It's like imagine Perfume de Marley, but instead of having incense, that incense note in Perfume de Marley, they switched it out for cherry. This is nowhere near as strong and it does not project as nowhere near as much. This is a very intimate kind of perfume scent. It is kind of commercial, very playful, very youthful. Also, just very agreeable in general. I like it. I'm not mad at it. I don't feel like I needed this in my collection. No offense to Missguided, but it's not bad. I think what has to happen is that I have to wear this more often because you know what? Honestly, I have the same exact reaction to Rose Bomb Red Intense, and people love like. Hold on, let me extend my jawline. People love Rose Bomb Red Intense. Okay, so yeah, yeah. On to the next one. We have Royalty by Maluma. Maluma. and Jade. So this one is going to be a woody, patchouli dominant perfume with fruity, warm, spicy, floral, citrus, fresh, spicy, aromatic, earthy, and soft, spicy accords. I was actually drawn to this because it said warm, spicy, and fresh, spicy, and soft, spicy. I love spices in my perfume. I talk about that all the time. Spice. I love a spice. Give me some spice. So let's go ahead and smell this. Honestly, in the bottle is super cute too. So as I open this, I'll read to you the top notes. We have top notes of black currant and bergamot. Definitely a good citrusy open. Jasmine, mahonio. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what a mahonio is. What? I think it's kind of going to be like ambroxan. Maybe. I'll have to look it up after this video. But we have mahonio tuberose, which I like. I like tuberose, but it's interesting because they also pair this tuberose with cocoa as the base note, patchouli, and a wood that I've never heard of, and it's called Akigala wood. Fancy. I picked this up for $15 at Ross. It's taking me a minute to open this. Jeez. I guess this is some ASMR for you. She's cute. Really tiny, but cute. Yeah. She looks like the superhero of perfume bottles, like a little M. The Maluma perfume. Like I would wear this M on my chest. But this jade color is really pretty too. Um, this is nice. This honestly looks very bougie. I've never heard this perfume brand before, but let's give it luxurious. Atomizer is mid, but okay, can't be mad at it. It sprays, it's doing the job. I'm sorry, y'all gotta. I don't have to watch me weird, but I'm being weird. It smells good. It doesn't smell as much like cocoa as I thought it would. This is not beast mode. Um, the patchouli, usually when I see patchouli in a scent, I think it's gonna be intense. And it's not really spicy either. It's eclectic for sure. I wonder what mahonio is because I don't know if this is what I'm smelling or if it's the Akigala wood. Because when I first sprayed this, I could smell the cocoa, but I can't really smell it anymore. It is just more like woody citrus. It smells nice. I'm so so about it. I'm gonna wear it more. See if I like it. I'm not upset. Not upset. This is Jade by Rolalty by Maluma. And this is a 1 ounce bottle. So there's that. There is that. Um, I was so sick about it. I gotta wear it a little bit more. Honestly, this happens all the time with me though. Like there's been plenty of times where I'm like, meh, and then I go and I'll put it on because I always try to like keep my perfumes in rotation. So I go and put it on, and I'm like, excuse me, that was good. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so the last perfumes that I got were actually a perfume set. And I'm a little bit worried about even if I should just end the video now and do another video, or if I should just stick with this video because it's already kind of long. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end the video here and stick with the 4 that I got you that I just reviewed, and we're gonna do a quick one about like same outfit and all. I'm just gonna pause this and just start the new video and talk about the new Betsy Johnson set that I also got in this same day. So that's what I'll do for you guys. So in conclusion, I just wanted to go ahead and tell you that we reviewed Pink Sugar by Aquolina, Glorious Red Musk by Milestone, Babe Power by Missguided and Jade by Rolalty. Thanks for watching. I hope this video, may have given you a little insight. I hope it was just cool to vibe with me for a hot second. I hope it did whatever it needed to do. And if you've tried any of these, I would like to know your experience because I haven't yet to try these yet, except for the Glorious with myself. Tried that one. But if you got any thoughts on it or opinions, definitely comment, say a thing or two. I'll respond. That's what my channel's for. Community. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off because I've just been being weird for way too long. I mean, I am like this. I've been weird to you for way too long. So I'm gonna check you in the next video. Give you a break. Okay. And I'm gonna come back and talk about more perfumes. See ya.